All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to you, brothers, to the four corners of the earth, preaching this word and also laboring in this word in truth, love, and sincerity, and may blessings fall upon houses of the 1/3. And I'm going to just quick lesson. I want to go into the fowler. Okay. Now, we know that the fowler is Esau Edom. Okay, let's go to the online etymology. All right, because a person that's a fowler is one who catches birds. Okay, also known as a person that lays snares before you, a bait layer. Okay, as you see it from the Old English, fungalaire, ancient noun from funglain, to hunt fowl. Okay, so that's pretty much just going into it doesn't give you too much. The German equivalent is vulgar. It doesn't give you too much, but a person that's a fowler is a bird catcher. Okay, as it said, to hunt fowl. See if it gives you any more here. Just a regular dictionary. What does fowler mean? Yeah, bird catcher, a hunter of wild birds. Okay, so that's what a fowler stands for. So I want to start off by giving with the book of Proverbs 6 verse 5. It says, "Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of a hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler." Okay, I believe a roe is a type of deer. If I'm not mistaken. Let's go back to that online etymology. Roe. I believe it's something like a roebuck. Yeah, a roe. Yeah, see, roebuck, a buck. A roe, a small deer. Okay. So I read it again. Proverbs 6 verse 5 says, "Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler." Okay. What did I have in fowler? All right. So we want to make a way to escape, right? As a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is ultimately if you're of the elect, okay, and by abiding in the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay. The only people that's going to escape the hands of the hunter, right, or the hand of this fowler, is if you're of the elect. Now, you do have martyrs, people that will be martyrs in this thing, but that's their, that'll be their lot, and that's a precious thing to be killed for the witness and testimony of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Showing you that they firmly believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for willing to be beheaded for the cause. Okay, beheaded for the truth, But the only way you're going to be able to deliver thyself is by getting into this word. There's no other way. Okay? And like I said, being part of the elect. All right? There's another one is the book of Psalms 91 verse 3. It says, I might have to start at the top. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." And the secret place of the Most High is what? In His truth, in the scriptures. Okay? This is the secret place, and this is where you will hide at. Okay? "I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him I will trust." You see? Because you got to put your trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua fully. It's the book of Proverbs 3 verse 5. This is what? "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. You see, so you gotta put your trust in all your trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So let's go back to the book of Psalms 91, verse 3. It says, "Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence." So the snare is what? Meaning traps. Okay. In the Hebrew is pa'ak. Right? It says a bird trap, a snare, of calamities, plots, a source or agent. Okay, so as you see, the Lord will deliver you out of, the traps that Esau have set up. Whether it be you getting put into a FEMA camp, whether you be deemed and persecuted, falsely called a terrorist, the Lord's going to deliver you out of these things. Okay? Whatever the situation you may be in, you have to trust and believe that the Lord is going to deliver you out of it. So it says, "Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence." And the noisome pestilence represents the nuclear missiles. Okay? Let's go into that word pestilence is the bar. It says a pestilence, a plague. Okay? A pestilence, a plague in the sense of destroying a pestilence. Okay? So a pestilence, a plague. Let's go into that plague. Book of Zechariah 13. No, Zechariah 14. Okay, going to that plague. Zechariah 14 verse 12, it says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth." Okay, so this is the plague that's coming upon the earth. Okay, this is the plague that we warn people about, the nuclear destruction, the noisome pestilence. All right? This is what this is speaking of, And if you ever have seen the movie, I forget which Terminator it is, but when you had the scene with Sarah Connor standing on the fence, and that whole, that wave, that blast of wave of the fire came through and just swept right through her body, and left her still on that fence. Okay, this is the vision, or this is what you can see in your mind when you think about this plague. Okay, that their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Okay, so this is that plague, that noisome what? That noisome pestilence. Okay. So let's go into the word noisome. It's hava. It says a desire and bad sense of figuratively of destruction, engulfing ruin, destruction, calamity. You see, so and that's what's coming to America. First and foremost, America, Babylon the Great. Okay, but it says, "He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall by thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh into thee." So that's the point, And what it means, he shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust, meaning you will be covered by what? The chariots. Okay? Get a real quick precept with that is Isaiah 31. Isaiah 31 verse 5, it says what? It says, "As birds flying," representing the chariots, "so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it." Jerusalem is a people before a place. "And passing over it, he will preserve it." Okay? Speaking of who? The elect. All right, I believe, I want to get a quick precept. I believe it's this. Yep, Jeremiah 30, verse 7, it says, "At last, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble," right? And we know that's a coming upon the earth for the end all be all, which is the nuclear destruction. But the point is, I wanted to get it was in this, the last verse, or the last part of the verse. It says, "But he shall be saved out of it," meaning the elect. Okay, the elect is going to be saved out of the day of Jacob's trouble. The elect is going to be saved, okay, out of everything that they will be going through, you know. Hey, what does the scripture say in Matthew 24? Matthew 24, verse, I believe, 13. It says what? "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." You see, so you got to endure all the things that's coming upon America, Babylon, the Great. But if you are of the elect, you are going to endure. You know, but we don't know if we are the elect, so we gotta keep, fighting. You know. So there was something else I wanted to get right, dealing with the chariots. Okay, one more dealing with the chariots. Isaiah 57 verse what? 1, it says, "The righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart, and merciful men are taken away, not considering that the righteous is taken away from evil to come." And you know what? That's not the one I wanted. All right, but this is going into basically of someone, that may be taken away early, but they may be taken away from the evil to come. And there's different men in the scriptures that's that has been likened to. Like, let's take the example of Enoch. Enoch was taken up, being up into the chariots, because the Lord didn't want Enoch to get basically what's the word I'm trying to think of? Enoch to basically get I don't want to say consumed, because that's not the word I want to use, but he didn't want Esau to be Slock. He didn't want Enoch to be we'll have to get it real quick. All right, Enoch. Let's see. This is going into two different Enochs right here. Okay, this is the one we want. Enoch walked with the Most High, and he walked in his ways. Genesis 5 verse 24 says, "And Enoch walked with the Most High, and he was not, for the Most High took him." Okay, so this is the Enoch we're speaking of. All right. Let's see, Slovakia. Let me see. You know what? It might be in the Apocrypha. Enoch. And actually, I was looking for one for the chariots, and I cannot find it. So I believe it's this. You know what? I can't find it at the moment, so we'll continue on. But needless to say, some people were in that Isaiah 57, as I was saying, was delivered, from the evil to come. Okay. All right, so that was something else. So let's get back to the point, Slovakia. Dealing with the birds, okay? And we are that bird, right, that Esau, the fowler, wants to trap. I disapprove it. Jeremiah 12, verse 9, it says, "My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird," And now we are that speckled bird, meaning, we are in variety. So this is a cut to you all Negro and you all Latino doctrine Israelites teaching that madness. Okay, the Lord says his heritage is into him as a speckled bird, you know. Then it says what? The birds round about are against her, meaning the other nations. Come ye assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. Okay? So, that's just pretty much what I wanted to touch on, us escaping the hand of the fowler, which is Esau, Edom, and going into that word, like I said, a fowler is a person that's a bird catcher, and we are that Israel, right? Israel, we are that speckled bird that Esau wants to continue to trap up, you know, and he has done a magnificent job today of, trapping, the 2/3 of our, trapping the mind of the 2/3 of our people, but he won't trap the elect, okay? Because the Lord will make a way for the elect to escape. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wanted to touch on in the lesson. Lord willing, hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Hara Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to you brothers to the four corners of the earth, preaching his word and also laboring in his word in true love and sincerity. And until next time, I want to say shalom.